Okay. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Filzah&Yumna and then my partner.
Filzah&Yumna.
Today we will discuss about the one of linguistics, that is the constant one analysis of metaphor in the popular game scientific method. Perhaps you ever hear about the metaphor, right? The metaphor always appears in or can found in the poem or poetry. Then metaphors always appears in the news of the game, like Filzah&Yumna. Then we have 10 metaphors to analyze using the theory Johnson and Lakoff and Johnson. Before we start discussing this, I will show you the videos and this is related to today's study.
As if it could last forever. But all it takes is an instant for everything to come crashing down. The only twist is for that.
Okay guys, after you see the videos, do you know who is the character in this video? Yeah, she is the Scarf. The Scarf is a new character in the Kensington pack. She is released in the banner 5.7. Next. Okay, the introduction. The reason we choose the game Kensington pack because it has a lot of stylish language and metaphors in the new games about the game, like streaming on YouTube, and it is very interesting to analyze from the linguistic side using Lakoff and Johnson. So in here, the Kensington pack that is have a stylish language, like for example, the word ER, TPIs, EM, and then privilege and interest and others. And then, what is interesting and special about the game Kensington pack is that the game combines our real fantasy world, has a fun gameplay, and use interesting and meaningful language. The Kensington pack, the game combines a real fantasy. Like for example, in the game Kensington pack, there is nation. The nation in the Kensington pack, the name is Liuye. The Liuye, there is central place. It's same in the real world, and then has fun gameplay. We can play together with friends or with the global community. And then use interesting and meaningful language. Yeah, this is from the study language and metaphors. Next.
Conceptual metaphor is considered to have been most influential in shifting the focus from words and expression to the cognitive process, prompting the development of the cognitive theory of the metaphor as a style of cognitive linguistics that further develop new theories, criticism, and conclusions. So it's not only figurative language, but they way how they way people thinking and make sense of the world.
Okay, the analysis metaphor. The first is meta-defining TPIs. The meaning, the scope, create a new strategy in the game. the strategy in here is what is the suitable for the meta or the new strategy for the scrum. And then the theory based on the lack of attention, this is still relative in the meta, is they say the abstraction is structure. At the beginning, explaining about the things that cannot be seen, like the strategy or meta, but can be understood. For example, how did you know the scrum could in the face? We can understand, but because we can see the team cost. That is have the picture in the right. There is a picture. This is the team cost. Yes, this is the cost for the scrum. Like there is have four. You can see the top. There is the center, Scott, Florina, and Escoffier. They have the two elements. The element is cryo and hydro. The cryo is ice and the hydro is water. So when you combine with the two elements, this element, this can make the reaction freeze. Next. The second is stepping out of the shadows at last. The phrase or the metaphor is stepping out of the shadows. The meaning, character that were once mysterious now appears or real. From the theory, lack of attention is knowing is seeing, knowing is dark. The meaning, something unknown is perceived as being in the dark and becomes visible when we know. We can see in the top picture, there is silhouette picture. The choreographers is release the several characters, and then the character is like in the shadow or in the silhouette picture. When we see the first time, we can see, we can just see what is the character and the still mysterious. This is the silhouette picture. The meaning for the silhouette place and knowing is dark. And then knowing is seeing is becomes visible when we know. We can see in the bottom. This is picture. We become visible when we know. We can see it means it is a release. Release. This is the scrum release in the banner page 5.7. Next. User in a sevenfold place model. The phrase is user in sevenfold place. The meaning, the introduction new model. This is just introduction. The new model. The new model is sevenfold place. So in here, the scrum can hit her enemy with 7 times speed. The theory of still say even article. This is related in the user in. The meaning, the model can describe a life, not only a feature in the game. Life in here is, can be played, just not figure or just a feature. You can see the videos. You can repeat again, and then you can count that. See, it can 7 times. phrase is boom her enemies. The meaning, attacking the enemy with a huge and fast force like an explosive blast. This is the boom in here, just like attacking the enemy with a huge area. This has the area effect. And then the theory is attack is explosion. The meaning of very powerful attack acts as an explosion that has great destructive power. This is explained about the boom have a powerful image. Next.
When crowd-related reactions are triggered, multiple void will appear on the field.
Okay. This is the five in the metaphors. The sum is up to augment her potency. The phrase is sum up augment potency. The meaning, heroes absorb something to strengthen skills and elemental bursts. So in here, the scrub absorbs something. You can see in the video later. You know that later what is the scrub absorb. And then the theory is lack of engine, say power is substance. This is related to the augment potency. The meaning, the ability of the character who is described as being able to absorb or get energy to increase their strength. This is just explain about the ability they have scrum. Just have ability from the scrum. You can see the detailed videos explanation. Start from first second.
Starting this recharge attack or a special and when crowd-related reactions are triggered, multiple void will.
Okay, when the cryo-related reaction are triggered, multiple void will appear on the field. So you can see that you can know what is the absorb for the scrub. The scrub absorbs a void drift. The void drift, how to get the void drift? When you play a reaction, or you can make the reaction freeze. If you not make the reaction freeze, you can absorb the void drift, and then what appears next?
Here on the field. Scrub can use her charge attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void burst.
Okay. After she is absorbed, she is can absorb with the charge attack or elemental burst. Next.
And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack stick.
Okay. Her normal attack can increase based on the number of which absorbed. So when you just absorb just one or two, the power of attack and the damage not too much damage. So make sure you absorb all or three void drift.
Damage will be increased based on the number of risks absorbed. Aw, heck yeah! So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets. Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void.
Thank you. Next.
And then number 6 is staying her pastel into freeze from staying. The phrase is staying her pastel into. The meaning is certain pastel is stayed or connected closely to the team strategy or freeze. The meaning is like connected with the characters for the team. Yes.
For this one.
Love and Johnson. Relationships are goals. The meaning is this is metaphor of a relationship between character or strategy to physical things or roles. It shows that they are strongly connected or dependent on one another. This connected with the new comes for
Yeah, for
The example like this video. Our contender to work with choreographers contender. The phrase contender to work with choreographers, the meaning is soccer is considered a strong or weak candidate, like a factor for a team with choreographers. It's like soccer, like a strong character for a team.
Yes.
Theory of Johnson. Competitive is for our sport. The meaning is the metaphor view the game as a competitive battle or sport. Character are seen as actor or athletes who are competing to be part of the best team. The meaning is like character are seen like warriors in a match. The script like warriors.
Yeah, and this is the video is the competitive battle of the sport. This is like this. This is competitive battle for the sport like this.
Hidden role, knowing is saying unknown is invisible. The phrase hidden role, the meaning a role or function that is not yet visible or understood by players. Theory of Johnson, knowing is saying unknown is invisible. The meaning is the metaphor covers knowledge to vision. If something is not known, it is described as hidden or invisible. Once it is discovered, it becomes visible or clear. The example like number 2, but the difference, the role not specific.
For hidden role for the script is yet specific.
Number 9, quick swipe hydro application swipe. The phrase swipe application, the meaning of character is quickly brought in and used like a tool to apply hydro effect. You bring her in fast, use hydro skill, then sweep her out. Theory of Johnson. Character are tools. The meaning is the character is not seen as a person, but as a tool with a specific function, like playing an element. The metaphor shows how players often treat character based on utility rather than functionality. The example tools like this.
This is the tools for switch the another element like hydro or fire. For example, you can see in the videos like this. This is the tools for switching for strength. The other zero.
Scotland, Korea, Jenny. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Mr. New Korea team.
The last technical page in new plans, the first technical page, the meaning of specific or specialist rule within a team composition. Theory of Johnson role is page, the meaning of a niche is like a small space or spot that only one thing can fit into. This metaphor means every character has a special space or function, a team, and their roles fill the unique game. The video, this is a room or space before secret battles.
In the battles.
Yeah.
Like this. This
Stop. Urena. Jenny. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Skirt with Radio Team.
So we can see that the language used in game, especially when it comes to character description and strategy, is full of metaphor. Like in Johnson theory, we now understand that many phrase that seem simple at first actually carry deep and meaning concept. Thank you.
Thank you very much.